Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakal Kodash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Mission Ruel, and to the Akim around the four corners of the earth. USA, greetings, Brahmanasha, DC Camp. Short lesson to the fight hope for elect. Yeah, so you are, you're gonna see this short clip about Amalek, man. You know, the ruler of the so-called state of Israel, encouraging people to go around with the what you call the Rona juice, all right. And there's so many names for that juice, man. That's the reason why the Musa don't want you drinking of that concoction, man. You don't want you part of the system, so you're never gonna be part of it. No matter how hard they try to convince you, you're never gonna be a part of it, all right? And that's the elect, and that's a lot of the elect. But for every other person on the face of the earth, they can resist. But hey, the Lord is always in charge, man. You know, no matter how hard they do for the folks of this world try to resist, it's only the Lord that determine their fates. A lot of people are going to fall, all right, in these last days to the wiles of the devil, all right. So I'm gonna read a quick precept from the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. All right, 2 Timothy chapter 2. Let's see. Verse 19 says, nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kadash, standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Amashak Yahweh Shai depart from iniquity. All right, and that's an excellent thing. All right, and you have to understand, man, that the Lord is in control, and you just have to stay steadfast. All right, so you just gotta be diligent. You have to stay the course. You have to endure all the way on to the end. All right, because the pressure is gonna increase to coerce, our people to go along with the agenda of these elites. All right, so I'll play this clip real quick. מנות ראשונות, מנות שטויות, אז יאללה, להפשיל שרוולים, כולם להתחסן. כן, מה איתך? להתחסן?
קודם כל חג שמח, ביבי. אבל אומר לך את האמת, אני מפחד, אני לא יודע מה יש בחיסונים האלה.
כן, אל תהיה ליצן. החיסון הזה עבר את טובי המומחים בעולם, את רשות ה-FDA האמריקנית. מיליוני אנשים לקחו אותו, התחסנו, יצאו מהסכנה.
שמעתי שזה משנה את ה-DNA. מה, אני צריך שיצמח לי זנב?
כן, תפסיק לקשקש. מטרתו של החיסון לזהות ולתקוף את הנגיף, בדיוק כמו כל החיסונים שהאריכו לנו את תוחלת החיים.
כן, ביבי, אבל לאחר...
Yeah, so you know how it is, man. No matter how hard, this elites try, man, the Lord is never going to let them, get away with deceiving the elect. All right, so I'm going to read a quick precept. All right, so you just have to stay steadfast in these last days, all right? All right. The Lord is a just power. So I'm going to read from the book of Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. It says in verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but woe was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that is Amalek for you. Lord has already said he's going to have war with Amalek forever, from generation to generation. And this is just his PR, this is Amalek's PR tactics, man, to mislead our people to go along with the system of oppression, make you love your oppressor and love the system of oppression. And our people are lost in this system. So, hey, what do you expect? The Lord has to make a way out for the elect to escape the destruction that is coming. All right?
במחקר המעמיק שעשיתי בטיקטוק גיליתי שיש לי יותר שאלות מתשובות, ואני הולך לכתוב זאת ברשת.
הנה עוד גיבור מקלדת. נו באמת, מה האינטרס שלך לחסל אותנו?
למה שירצו לחסל את כולנו? מה האינטרס שלך? שלחתי למזרח, זה לעקוב אחריה, ביבי?
הנה עוד גיבור מקלדת.
Yeah, so you saw that? So what he said?
נו באמת, מה האינטרס שלך לחסל אותנו?
You see that? So they're just gonna make mockery of the truth, because that's how the devil is, man. They're always gonna make mockery of the truth. And then when they see they're not making enough progress, then they're gonna turn violent. All right. So I'll play let's fast forward a little bit to the next frame. It says, you want to implant a microchip? That kind of this. Yeah, so you have to be cautious, man, in this last days about the people around you and the type of drama they want to push. All right, so it doesn't matter if they're your family members or your folks at the plantation. That topic of the jab juice is gonna come up, man. So hey, you just have to be how you say it, be wise as a serpent, and do yourself no harm, so just make sure use your discretion, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding from the Holy Scriptures to answer these people. Don't have to tell them what your stance is. You just have to learn, to be circumspect, man, because the devil is roaming around with his agenda, seeking who he can devour. All right. So you see right there says you want to implant a microchip. Of course, it's gonna happen. It's all part of prophecy, the mark of the beast. That's the reason why they have to collapse the economy. They have to switch over to a digital currency, and then they're gonna have to cause some drastic events to happen and force people to go along with the microchip, the mark of the beast, which the Lord has warned the elect about, okay, including our people, the nation of Israel, spread out through the four corners of the earth.
די עם הפייק ניוז. האינטרס של כולנו זה שהתחלואה תרד וכולנו נוכל לחזור לשגרה.
בסדר, אבל אני צעיר, הקורונה לא מסוכנת לי.
לצערי הקורונה מסכנת את כולם, אבל החיסון שלך להגן על עצמך, על אבא ואמא, על סבא וסבתא. חוץ מזה תקבל דרכון ירוק. וואלה נשמע.
Yep, so always remember, man, the trickery of the of the serpent. So another precept will be from the book of Micah. Micah chapter 2 verse 1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yep. So, hey, this just shows you how desperate the elites are to try to, cajole the people to go along with his agenda. And, hey, there's always going to be an opposition, all right? So the Lord is always going to start with the signs to prove that you cannot go along with their claims, and it can be debunked, okay? So all that rush is just not going to do anything for the elect, So the Lord's going to make them stand all the way into the end, just like He makes you stand on a sure ground. That's how the Lord's going to make your foot stand. It's going to make your mind solid in these last days, okay? So another precept will be from the book of Mark. Mark chapter 13, verse 13. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And right, and that's what we want, to be delivered from this oppressive system. All right, to be delivered from the second death, which is the destruction, via the nuclear missiles, and what the Lord has sent the angels to do in due season, which is to tear to tear the world down, destroy Esau's power structure, and we don't want to be casualties of that judgment. That's the reason why the Lord has told us, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. So you standing upon the word of the Lord and heeding his advice, his warning, his wisdom is going to cause you a lot of troubles. But that's what you call good trouble, all right? And that's what you want to have, good trouble, the trouble that leads to salvation, all right? But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, all right? Ye men of Israel. Yeah, so another precept will be from the book of Romans, chapter 11, verses 3 and 4. It says, all right, according to what happened to Elijah, all right, this is what, he had to go through when he came under pressure. His life was being sought after, all right. Romans chapter 11, verse 3 says, Lord, they have killed their prophets and digged down their altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. So we're all going to have that tough time, man, all right, for keeping the words, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, for believing in his testimony, all right. But what said the answer of Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shemukakadash unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. And that's what the whole new order is about, man. It's about forcing our people to go along with the image of the beast and the mark of the beast. So you have to stand. You have to stand upon the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushai, so that you would not fall victim, all right, to the wrath of the Lord, all right, to the judgments of the Lord that's coming upon the face of the earth, all right. So you got to stand, all right. You have to stand steadfast, all right, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. So that's the point there, Hakim. Don't get carried away, man, with the pressures of this world and that. Let me just play a few more of this clip.
יוסי, חלאס עם השטויות.
מדינת ישראל תהיה המדינה הראשונה שיוצאת מהקורונה. זה בזכות מיליוני החיסונים שהבאנו, בזכותכם אזרחי ישראל, בזכות צוותי הרפואה שלנו, בזכות אלה מכם שעדיין לא התחסנו ויעברו עכשיו להתחסן. בקרוב נוכל לחזור לחיים שהכרנו ושכל כך אהבנו. אז שיהיה לכם פורים שמח, הפורים האחרון עם הקורונה.
ביבי, שכנעת אותי, אני הולך להתחסן.
כן, יש עליך.
And that's one thing you have to be aware of, man. All these media tactics, man, to cast spells upon the people, it's going to affect the weak. But for the man of the Lord, hey, the scripture also said that there is no enchantment against Jacob, all right, against the elect of the nation of Israel, which is so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans, all right? So that was the point there, Akim. Ba'ashem Al-Shah, Ba'ashem Al-Kwakadash. We shall defeat the beast. In the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, Shalom.